Walmart data warehouse. Okay? Walmart stores massive amount of sales inventory and customer data, and their DSS pulls this information to the managers decide how much stock to order or where to send the product. Okay, number two, model management subsystem. Okay, this is the part of the use mathematical models. Like I said, some of the DSS use mathematical models, simulation and analysis tools to help make sense of the data and test different decision scenarios. The key part is model-based. So a collection of models, for example, forecasting, optimization, or simulation. And the second one is MDMS, model-based management system, software to manage these models. Third one is modeling language, tool or programming language to build models, and model directory is a catalog of available models. For example, this one is P&G, it's a Procter and Gamble. It's a supply chain company. They use models to predict product demand and optimize their supply chain to help reduce costs and improve delivery times. Okay. Another one is Microsoft Excel software. Small businesses, they somehow use a simple software like Excel software to test different pricing or production scenarios to find the most profitable option. Another main component of DSS is user interface subsystem. So this is how users interact with DSS. A good user interface makes the system easy to use even for people who aren't tech expert. Okay. For example, Google Analytics dashboard. I think that maybe in the another class I will teach a Google Analytics dashboard. So Google Analytics offers very clear interactive dashboard where users can see website performance and make decisions without writing code. Planners Lab. So Planners Lab let users create model using simple English-like language and visual tools, making it easy to test different business assumptions and scenarios. Another characteristic of DSL, the most important character is knowledge-based management subsystem or optional. Okay? So this part uses expert knowledge on artificial intelligence to help with decision, especially when expert rules or experience are important. For example, IBM Watson for healthcare. So IBM Watson uses medical knowledge and AI to help doctors make better diagnosis and treatment decision. We already seen the video how you can use AI to detect or give a symptom, explanation symptom of your health. And then Amazon product recommendation. So Amazon uses AI to suggest products to customers based on past behavior, improving customer experience and sales. The user interface subsystem of DSS. So the user interface is how people interact with a DSS. Okay. It includes a screen, button, dashboard, apps, or even voice system that allow users to give command, ask questions, and see the result. Okay. A good user interface makes a DSS easy to use, even if for people who aren't tech expert. And if the interface is hard to use, people avoid using the system. Even it has powerful feature. Okay. So another key feature of DSS is they need to be friendly for the web browser friendly. So web browsers like Chrome, Safari, or Edge are common interfaces for DSS today. So it should be integrated with our search engine or like Chrome, Safari, or Edge. And they're easy to use and can connect to dashboards, report, or tools from anywhere. For example, Salesforce. So Salesforce provides sales and customer data through a web browser dashboard that managers can access from any devices to make decisions. Spreadsheet interface. Some of the DSS also using spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is like an Excel, of row, a lot of columns. So some the interface of DSS they uses like a column rows like Excel. So many DSS for small businesses or personal use are put around spreadsheet like Microsoft Excel. Not necessarily Microsoft Excel, but looks like Microsoft Excel. Because people are familiar with it. Okay, for example, Excel with software add-in. So Microsoft Excel combined with another software. For example, Excel with software add-in. So a manager uses Excel to enter sales data, test pricing model, and see the result all within a familiar spreadsheet. Okay. Next one is mobile interface and ads. So some of the DSS they using they can be accessed on smartphone or tablet to allow people to use DSS on the go. So some of the DSS software they use some of the smartphone or tablet, so you can use it easily in every device. For example, Amazon ad price comparison. Okay, so with Amazon ad, you can take a picture of a product in a store, and the ad finds the product online, showing price comparison in real time, helping you make a better purchase decision. So this is the example. It's like this is very cool. I guess you can take a picture and then you try to find the price and then showing the price comparison in real time, helping you make better purchase decision. So this is, I have the video to give illustration.
Này, này không phải biết.
Will allow you to take a picture and scan any items you come across and instantly know if you're getting a good deal. Just like I found this Baby Yoda toy, one of the hottest toys available right now. They wanted $25 for it in the store. So I scanned the bottom of it and I can tell instantly if this is a good price by comparing prices from top leading stores. On one page, Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. This app can help you save time and money. So on Amazon, the Baby Yoda will cost the same price, $24.95 with free shipping if you have Prime. Next is check eBay. With eBay, the prices will range variably from $24.99 to $34.99. So this may not be the best deal here. And lastly, let's check Walmart. Walmart has the best deal for the toy, $17.49. You can't beat that one. You can also search for item prices by typing the search.
So this is one of the example of DSS. So you can take a picture of the product and then you can scan the barcode of the product. And then after you scan the barcode, you can redirect into several retailer. Okay, there is Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. Okay, so here after you take a picture of the barcode and the product, there is they connect to another application like to see different prices from different e-commerce, and I think it's very cool. So you can choose the most cheaper, the most cheaper or the most advantageous for you. So which one is to bring more advantages? You can compare the price in the three retailer, Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. Just after you scan the barcode, and you can try to compare the price, which one is better for you and for your financial. Okay, so this is DSS. Okay, so this is the DSS. Nowadays they need to be compact or can be accessed to mobile interface and ads. Okay, this is the example of price comparison. Okay. So here, okay, I think I will stop here, and then we will move to the. I will stop here, and then continue the project. Okay, I can continue this next week. That's okay, and we can start work on our project. So today, we're still using 9. Using 9. to make decision. So, like what I say, today we are talking about decision and decision support system. So, 9 is also a quite powerful software to make a decision. Okay, so 9 it has how do you say a feature to make decision. Okay, let's take a look into this one first. I have a data. You can download the data in the Tron class. So I already put the data here in the Tron class data. You can download it. Okay. So I will explain the data first. So the data is about some of the student. Okay. You can see this is the Excel. There is a number, name, year. The name is Alice, Bob, freshman, minus transport to campus. So this student have a different time to come to the campus, to the class. Okay. By car, by motor, by bus, by MRT, or on foot. Okay. And then there is a pick up decision. This is you need to make sure. Pick up decision. For example, you don't know Alice. For example, let's say this is Alice. This is freshman, and they pretty much transport score is 22.03. So it's very how to say is if she walk to campus it's 30 minutes. Okay, so of course it's distance is too far, so we can have a yes. So we can have provide a pick up decision is yes. Okay, and then Bob is senior student. She's a senior student. Is old fourth year. And then minus transport on foot, for example, only 23 minutes. And then does he needs a pick up facility? Maybe yes, because they have a high public transportation. Because the high public transportation time is pretty much take a long time. And then there's a Charlie. Charlie, for example, takes for the go on foot, walk to the campus at 31. It's too far. Okay, maybe we can have a pick up facility, which is yes. Let's say David. David is junior student, and then 20 minutes on foot or 20 minutes walking. So it's pretty much close to campus. So maybe David doesn't need pick up facility. Okay. So the question is, you need to make sure whether Bob he really needs pick up facility or not. You need to make sure whether does he really need pick up facility, because you see when David is 20 minutes on foot, they don't need a pick up facility. But Bob 20 minutes on foot, only 3 minutes longer, but he tried to ask for the pick up facility. They would like to have someone to pick him up, but actually it's not really far the distance to the campus. So what you need now is to decide whether Bob needs a pick up facility, because you see from the distance actually Bob is not really far, but maybe we don't know why he still need a pick up decision. So you need to decide whether you need to give Bob a pick up decision or not. Okay. So how to decide whether Bob need pick up decision, pick up facility or not? Okay. So we can use 9 to decide. So like what I said, you can use create new workflow to create a new workflow in the 9. And then, like the name, you can give the name of the workflow decision tree underscore your name. Okay, so give a name of the file your name, decision tree underscore your name. Okay. Now, of course, what you need to do first, you need to give the 9 data. I already give you the Excel data. So you need to drag the Excel reader notes to the canvas. Okay, you drag this one and then right click, click configure, and then browse the data and upload the data that I already uploaded in the short class. So you need to browse the data. Okay. After you upload the data, what you need to do, of course, is execute. Like last week, you need to execute, and there is several. Make sure that the data is correct. Okay, make sure the data is correct. Now, you need to make sure you need to do some partition. So what is partition? So partition is to the partition. The function is to variable. So the person is to decide which one which data is the real data and which one is the one that you need to make decision. So this one you need to separate the data. To separate the data, we use table partition. So in the node, you can type partition and then select table partition. This is table partitioner, and then bring to the canvas and connect to the Excel reader. Okay, so let's try. So for example, here in the node, you can say part T. Okay, this is a table partitioner. This one. So what is our partitioner? You can see here. So the table partitioner is the input table to split row-wise into two partitions, to split into two partitions, for instance, to train and test the data. So you need to decide which one is the real data, which one you need, which one is the data you need to decide, which is we would like to see whether Bob is the we would like to check whether Bob really needs pickup facility or not. So table partition is input table to split row-wise into two partitions, for instance to train and test the data, and the two partitions are available at the two output port. Okay, so this is the function of table. You can take a look into this one. Okay. Okay. What you need to do, you need to connect. Okay. After you connect, in the right column there is some information you need to adjust. Take a look. Okay. So in the table partitioner right hand window setting, what you need to select is the absolute data, because we have absolute data is the data is real data. The number row is 100. It's better if you have a good number of rows, so have a number of row of data. And then you need to select stratified and select the column pick up decision and uncheck fixed random pick. Okay, so what you need to do is absolute, because we would like to use the absolute real data, and then stratified, and then we would like, based on the pick up decision, we would like to test whether the pick up decision is correct or not. Okay, not the name, not the year, not the priority level, not the action, but pick up decision, because we would like to make sure whether the pick up decision is correct or not. Okay, and then uncheck fixed random pick. So you can hold the uncheck fixed random seed, like this one. Okay. Okay. Apply and execute here. Okay. So you have this column, and then they have a second partition. So this is the test data, and this one is your real data, and this one the second partition to test data. Okay. Okay. After that, you need to insert decision tree learner. You need to make a decision tree to make a decision. So how to create decision tree learner? So in the node, you can type decision tree and then select decision tree learner and then brings to the canvas. Okay, And then connect the double partitioner to the decision tree learner. Okay, let's take a look. So first we use a decision tree. So decision tree learner here. Okay. You can put it here and then connect the double partition and decision tree learner. Okay. Now, so in the right hand window setting, click open dialog. And once the dialog open in the class column, select pick up decision and check the binary nominal split. Okay, so here there is open dialog. So what you need to do is open dialog. So click this first. Otherwise, if you do not click, it will not show. So open dialog. And then remember, because we would like to make sure the decision, pick up decision, so you need to select pick up decision. So because today we would like to make sure whether the pick up decision is correct or not. Okay, and then next one, you need to check binary nominal split. So binary nominal split. Okay, okay, and execute. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, it haven't maybe you more difficult to see the formula. So what is this decision tree learner? Decision tree learner node has function to take the data from training set and produce a model indicating by blue square. So this is why we need decision learner, because we would like to produce a decision. And then from the training set is your data. The training set is your data. Okay. Maybe you don't know how to see this one. Okay. How to read this one. To make it easier, what you need to do is first, you need to add decision tree to image. So you can create image from the decision tree. You can try to find decision tree image. So here there is a decision tree to image. Bring to the canvas and connect. Okay. After that, after you connect, you right click and then you click execute, and then there is some decision tree. Okay. You can execute, and then there is a decision tree. Now you can make decision based on this decision. Okay. Okay. You can see here, you can see from this is the decision tree. You need to explain. Okay. Okay. So you can see in the, I would like to go to this one first. Okay. So you can see in the decision tree image, there is a distance too far. There is 11 person. They say that the 11 student distance too far. And then one person, which is Bob, they have a high public transport time, but actually the distance is not too far. So, and then the last one is 3 person is close to campus. The person is close to campus. We can check here. We can take a look here. So here there is 4 person, only 3 person, they close to campus. Of course, these 3 person maybe no need pick up facility, but this one we still do not know. And then 9 suggests you divide by the minute transport to campus by walking. You can see here there is a 1 person, which is Bob. Actually, he can walk to campus without need pick up decision. So the decision is Bob doesn't need to have pick up decision. Well, the other 11 person, of course, because the distance is too far, they need a decision. They need a pick up facility. Well, Bob, because actually, even though have high public transport time, but the distance to the campus is close, so Bob doesn't need a pick up facility. Okay, so So based on this one, you can say that Bob. The conclusion is Bob doesn't need a pickup facility, and you can change this one later with no. So Bob no need pickup facility. So this no, because Bob can take a walk. From this one, Bob doesn't need pickup facility. Okay. So how this one is, how you explain, if you would like to explain how the nine give a decision, how nine give you decision, you can take a look into decision 3 to rule set here. Decision 3 the rule set, and then you can create the, wait a minute, open this one, and then please wait a moment. What you need to do, if you would like to see how the nine make a decision, you need to right click and configure and open output port and select table. Here there is an open output port and open configure, and then open output port and open view, like this one. And why is it here? Okay, maybe this one. Below variables. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so actually this is a little bit difficult for you, but here in my computer there is a interpretation. So how nine create a decision if the time to go to campus is less than 25 minutes, so it can be they do not need pickup facility. But if based on output, they need to work more than 25 minutes, and then so they need a pickup facility. So this is how the nine gives some rule to make decision. Okay, so the most important thing is this table, because based on this table you can read the analysis. The most important thing is this one. Okay, so this one you can take a look. This is the most important thing. So your decision is based on the decision tree. Okay. Now, what you need to do is, I would like you to redo once again about the simple decision making by nine. So following above steps. So what you need to do first, download the table in the Tron class, and then make a decision tree following this step, and then download the decision tree image. Okay, I think this one is more important. If you cannot find the decision tree rule set, that is okay, but the most important thing is download the decision tree image. And then I have two questions in the Tron class you need to answer. Okay, I have two questions in the Tron class you need to answer here. Okay. Along with this, you need to answer two questions. Okay. Any question? So before we start to review, let's have second hour attendance check. So please scan the QR code for the second hour attendance. You can scan the QR code in the slide. Okay, you can scan the QR code into the slide and make sure you scan successfully. So today activity, if you have a question, you can ask me or raise your hand.